Chapter 4: The Titan's Spark and the Clay Vessel. Though the cosmos had been divided and the Olympian throne secured, the dust of the Titanomachy had barely settled before a new friction emerged between the divine order and the mortal realm. Prometheus, a young Titan who had survived the violent purges of the old regime, possessed a brilliant, relentlessly defiant mind. His very name translated to thinking ahead, a testament to his strategic genius and profound independence. While the triumphant gods feasted on nectar and ambrosia, Prometheus turned his gaze to the earth, where he scooped up moist clay and water, shaping the very first mortal beings. These early humans existed in a miserable state of subsistence, shivering in the damp cold, foraging in the shadows with only animal skins for comfort and raw roots or carrion for sustenance. When Zeus summoned the humans to determine the sacrifices they owed to him, Prometheus intervened as their champion. With cunning irreverence, he butchered an ox and prepared two offerings. One bundle contained choice beef hidden within a repulsive ox hide, while the other held nothing but bare bones wrapped in glistening, appetizing fat. Zeus selected the outwardly appealing bag of bones, and upon discovering the deception, his pride turned to a towering rage. In retaliation, the supreme god withheld the secret of fire, condemning humanity to an eternal, freezing darkness that crippled any hope of progress. But the Titan would not abandon his creations. Scaling the heights of Mount Olympus, Prometheus stole glowing embers from the divine hearth, secreting the fiery spark within the hollow stalk of a fennel plant. He carried this forbidden light down to the plains, and soon, flickering fires illuminated the peopled world, banishing the cold and sparking a rapid, breakneck progression of human metallurgy, toolmaking, and survival. The king of the gods viewed this theft as an unforgivable weakening of his absolute power. Zeus dispatched his brutal henchmen, Bia, representing violence, and Kratos, embodying power, alongside the lame blacksmith god Hephaestus, to seize the rebellious Titan. They dragged Prometheus to a jagged peak in the Caucasus Mountains, where he was bound to the stone with inescapable fetters. Every day, a monstrous eagle descended from the sky to tear at his abdomen, ripping out his living, pulsing liver to gorge upon it. Because he was an immortal deity, the shredded flesh and organs regenerated each night, ensuring his agonizing torture would begin anew with the dawn. Yet Zeus's vengeance extended beyond the chained Titan. The mortals who had received the stolen fire were also condemned. Zeus commanded Hephaestus to fashion a new entity from the soft clay, a woman designed not as a companion, but as a beautiful, devastating calamity. The Olympians layered her with perilous contributions. Aphrodite bestowed intoxicating beauty. Athena imparted skill in sewing. Hera infused her mind with an insatiable curiosity. And Hermes granted her the power of speech, alongside the dangerous gift of guile. She was named Pandora, meaning all gifts. Despite Prometheus's dire warnings to never accept a gift from the sovereign of Olympus, his foolish brother Epimetheus, whose name meant thinking after, was utterly beguiled and took Pandora as his wife. Pandora brought with her a sealed ceramic jar, a Pithos, presented as a goodwill present from the gods. Driven by the innocent but fatal curiosity implanted in her by the Queen of Heaven, she lifted the lid to peer inside. Instantly, a chaotic torrent of horrors flew out into the mortal realm. Hunger, sickness, loss, loneliness, and death. Horrified by the dark swarm escaping into the world, Pandora desperately slammed the lid shut, sealing only one final entity within the clay walls: hope. Thus, the golden age of mortals shattered, leaving humanity to navigate a world irreversibly stained by sorrow, yet armed with the flickering embers of both fire and hope.